Pandemic video 2. How has it been today? Well, I haven't had much sleep in the past 24 hours. I'm still saving the business because I'm self-employed. This thing that there's government help out there for the self-employed is still a little bit of a myth. It hasn't come into action. So I don't know how many of you have actually been affected by that, but lucky enough, I'm still in a job. I've still got the support of my students to keep things going for about 2 months. Made the decision today that it would be absolutely a really bad idea to continue actually doing ghost walks and sort of walks and excursions and all the rest of it. One, it doesn't make business sense to infect other people and other people to infect you. Destroying your client base. Secondly, it's killing people. Thirdly, it's against government advice. It's completely unprofessional. And to be honest with you, I would prefer everybody to be alive than do a ghost walk. And ironically, make them ghosts, which is not really a sick joke, but it's just practicalities of running a business, a small business, and trying to keep everyone alive. So in the meantime, we'll be teaching online and so on. But one thing that's really made me angry today is, and I'll say this at the head of this video really, that if anyone's got a car, they need to get fuel now, today. Because tomorrow, thanks to the following issue, it's meant that the only people who are going to be able to get fuel will be essential services, delivery people, and then essential services. Essential services are quite broad spectrum. Actually, it covers policemen all the way out, policemen all the way down to delivery drivers, bin men all the way up to people who work in hospitals, sewage workers, all the way to people working in serving in shops and so on. That's a broad range of essential services. Obviously, what I provide isn't an essential service, and if you can walk to work or take some other way, then, or you can work at home, you're not going to be given access to fuel. And the reason why, drum roll, arseholes. Sorry to swear, absolute arseholes. Yesterday and today, apparently yesterday and today, more people have visited Snowdonia mountain range in the tens of thousands of people in cars than have ever visited there before, right? Yeah, silence. And you're thinking, why? It's out in the open air. Absolute crap, right? This COVID-19 coronavirus, they say keep 2 meters apart. The fact of the matter is all ways of trying to stop contamination in Italy and now Spain have failed, right? Don't know the full story in China, but, in China they were saying, and, the first stage of the coronavirus outbreak is over in China. The next stage is coming. God, sorry about that bit of news. But the fact of the matter is, there is so much we don't know about this virus. It's more than just close contamination. It's you can catch it breathing out. You can also catch it by touching a petrol pump. Or actually a package or something like that. So the people that we actually find going to Snowdonia today in big groups have actually spoilt it for us all. And social media, the Prime Minister is well aware that the Prime Minister is well aware that people are still gathering in the tens of thousands. As they did in Snowdonia, as they did in Brecon Beacons, as they did locally, which is near me, Porthcawl Holiday Resort, Barry Island. Not really sure about Barry Island, but Porthcawl, people are still in their thousands meeting together, and they are transmitting this disease. Remember, incubation period, few days, week, 2 weeks, you can pass it on to thousands of people, and then hundreds and thousands of people are going to die. And those people have spoilt it for us all. They are still mixing, and mark my words, the government announcement tomorrow will be 5 o'clock by Boris Johnson to curb people transporting themselves to these places, to try and put limits on fuel. So that's the next stage. Um, you know, lots of people out there are really getting panicky, but I'm hearing lots of people being really irresponsible. They're not keeping the distances. They're not washing their hands. They're all these other things. So again, mentally short videos. I'll do another video tomorrow. Comments, please. Video I did yesterday, a few people weren't happy with, but that's fair enough. It's still a democracy, not for long. So anyway, get your fuel before 5 o'clock tomorrow, before the government announcements in Great Britain, and just be very careful. The other thing as well as you should have on your shelf is a bottle of bleach. Talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, this is Karl-James Langford. Thanks for watching.